Hi Aries, how are you guys? My name is Ascending Cindy Tarot. Happy birthday, guys. Happy solar return. I'll be bringing you a spiritual message, healing energies that come in for the month of April. Guys, thank you so much for coming to this channel. I really appreciate your love and support. If you're new here, welcome. This is a healing and safe and open space. The intent is pureness in all things. And I just hope that this message brings insight, clarity, and beautiful energy that comes through for you guys, okay? So let's get right into it. For the sign of Aries, spirit guides, what spiritual crystal message that you have for them? I'm pulling a crystal card here to kind of start off the message of what spirit has for you, okay? For the month of April, spirit guides, what messages that you have for Aries for the month of April, spirit? What spiritual messages that you have for Aries for the month of April, spirit guides? What messages that you have for Aries, spirit, for the month of April, spirit? So, wow, we have acceptance here. So, with this particular crystal, I cannot pronounce it, so I apologize. But this particular crystal is embodying what we have to accept. There's just something here from attached also to our past life. There could be people from our past life coming back in our life, really accepting things that have changed or things that were left stagnant. We're look to embrace them. Spirit is allowing us to move into a space of acceptance, to understand that this is all related to our heart chakra here. So this is teaching us to accept all aspects of ourself and to also learn to embrace yourself in your totality. To love yourself deeply right here and right now in all of your traits, negative and positive. This is also the same family as malachite. But this is a pink in color. Malachite is also a powerful crystal on all levels, so is the sister here. It holds this energy healing of compassion, and that pink ray that it embodies offers this medicine for those who cross its path. So this is really about self-healing. This is about self-love. This is about compassion. This is supporting us if we feel really overwhelmed right now. This is assisting us to surrender and really just let go and just become more self-aware. This is also, who is that? I don't know. This is also an energy where we're coming, and this is coming in our life today, to understand that this is a perfect time to know you're perfect just the way you are. Okay, this is, know that there's times in life where the best solution is to do nothing and to just accept things the way they are. This is also allowing space for miracles to occur, and this process can really truly set us free. So this is finding a deep place of acceptance for ourselves and truly accept that all is in divine order. And that's the bring of state of inner fulfillment, peace, and deep awakening in our world. So from this energy, I feel like things have shifted. Think clearly, right? With the things that are going around right now in the world, circumstances are just not in our control. And as the Aries archetype, that's some things, you guys have that energy of control, know how to take control of a situation, know how to bend it to your abilities. And something that's not, right now we're not in control and accepting it for what it is. I feel like with this past life here on the bottom of the deck, this is a very, very powerful crystal, by the way. This is definitely, feel like something from our past life experiences that are attached to our past life energies that we are experiencing, things that really is like, also some of you guys, these are spiritual initiations too. That's definitely for that selected few people who are really in touch with their third eye and crown chakra. This is really you tapping more into the deeper meaning of of initiation. This is opening us up to our clairvoyant state. And also severing karmic ties. So there is a severance of karmic ties that are bringing a lot of insight, a lot of awareness, and a lot of acceptance here. This is definitely tapping more into our past life gifts and wisdom. And anything that's karmic right now, I feel like that's affecting our life, that was affecting our life. This is coming in to clear it out and heal certain patterns that we're letting go of. Certain patterns are being let go of and accepting them now also in your totality of your being. Wow. All right, so let's get some tarot here to kind of get deeper into our message here for Aries Spirit. What messages that you have for Aries Spirit? Messages that you have for Aries Spirit. Messages that you have for Aries Spirit guides. Messages that you have for Aries Spirit. Messages that you have for Aries Spirit. Messages for Aries. Yeah, there's definitely an enlightenment taking place for some of you guys. This definitely feels like we're tired of the inner conflicts, the struggles, the competition. We're tired. It's no more competing right now. There's this full life acceptance of what is. And the attachment, the control is still present, whether it's from someone that you are around or just our own inner attachments, our own inner controls that we are coming to accept. I do feel like someone in your life could be very much so like a really like healing practitioner is what I'm getting. Someone who is divinely in tune with their gifts, their spiritual gifts, their belief systems could be very traditional, or this is someone who is very attached to the traditional way of looking at spirituality. And it kind of is the difference if this is in a relationship of any kind, whether it's romantic, a relationship with family, anything of that sort here. I feel like, yeah, something is the severing of ties just because one individual is seeing something more spiritually inclined and another individual is stuck in the traditional form of religion, and it's the attachment to it that kind of is the difference between two parties. And with the Two of Coins in the middle of the deck here, I do feel like this is an energy where we are looking to balance the two, balancing the scales here. I do feel like there's a level of change of perspective taking place. I was going to say Scorpio because it's going to involve a Scorpio, but there's some level of change of perspective of an individual or of a certain situation here. I definitely feel like there's something here that you've accepted and severed, or something that could be like coming to an end and accepting it, knowing that this was just like accepting that this was not the path that we could have took or wanted to take, or not even that, like this was just something where we have to do like a U-turn. And that's the coming together, is knowing that some things have to like make a U-turn. I feel like if this was something that has already occurred in terms of separation, this is a coming back together because we have changed our perspective on each other, or a changing of situations, learning how to balance the scales. This could be work life and family life too, learning how to balance the two. Definitely getting you have the High Priest and the High Priestess. So you got a male energy that's very, very in tune with his spirit, his intuition, and then you have a divine feminine energy here that's not. That doesn't have to be male or female. I'm just going off by who's the more creatively bound and who's the more logical bound in terms of the relationship of genus or like gender. But for this particular energy, I see one individual who's extremely profound and really in touch with their spiritual belief, and another individual is more so needing to come out of the dynamic of traditional way of thinking. And this could be just taught, right? This is taught. Religion practice is taught through our family structures or whatever, but this is like a change of perspective that needs to take place because something higher here is looking to come in, seeing something from a higher wavelength. Not even wavelength, I would just say a higher way of thinking. Change your perspectives. It doesn't have to be higher or lower. This is more so changing your perspective on how to look at a situation for balance, to determine the balance between the two, opening up the way that we receive people and their spiritual beliefs and their qualities or how they see things. I feel like opening more up into allowing other perspectives to come in can really help balance the scales. And this doesn't necessarily have to just be for you. This could be, cross watchers. This is someone who is in your life that is like it's like a dire need for someone to see something differently, or the difficult energy will ensue. It's like a difficult energy of fertility, or someone is having difficult time getting pregnant, and eventually this definitely is a blessed state. You will have this child. So for some of you guys are having difficulties with pregnancy, this will definitely make a 360. I feel like with the Empress energy, she's always attached to naturalistic herbs and remedies and more of a holistic approach to how she views the earth, natural course, as opposed to anything that was chemically alternate by anything that was like man-made. She's more so the energy of she knows how to ascertain her belief system in her head, and she knows how to diligently create it in the physical 3D world. And I feel like this energy has a great support team with this pop of board. Again, this feels like a Scorpio energy. Could also be a Pisces, Libra. I see Cancer here, Capricorn. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I see Gemini, I see Taurus, so it's a bunch of people here. This can involve many people too. But this more so feels like someone is very supportive. Someone can be supportive if someone learns how to be just. Learn how to be balanced. Learn how to see the other flip of the coin, to see it from a non-biased perspective, and give these type of things a chance. Or this doesn't work out, the reconciliation is a no-go because someone really has to see things from a different way of looking at how they see things. And the Spirit of Ice is saying, with the Four of Blades in reverse, there is this return of energy. The things that also, I feel like some of you guys, things have just stopped, right? And it's feeling like this is a time to be at peace. And, the Aries energy, up, 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 go, 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 go. This, I feel like, is a time in April to allow yourself to learn the lessons of the cycle that you just got out of or was in. Whether it's separated or whether we took some time apart and this is a coming back together, whatever the case is, or things that are just still right now. Any regard here, learn that this spiritual energy is definitely on the board really heavily. I mean, you got the Hangman, you got the Devil card here. Very spiritual energy coming from a place of temptation. Watch out, temptations can really put a wedge in a relationship, because I see the Lovers card here on our crowning our energy. This is like, I feel like this is just like someone really needs to change their perspective and what they feel spiritual awareness is. This feels more like a spirituality difference of two people. Someone doesn't believe in the other partner's spirituality, and the other individual could feel stifled, or not stifled, but could feel like this was a wrong decision to be in a relationship with someone who doesn't believe in the same spiritual beliefs that they do. And they don't want to go back and forth with this person anymore. Yeah, this could be actually involving another Aries, but this is the point of reference. The Emperor is really in control. So Aries, this is you in control of the situation. There's a mending that can take place here. There's a mending of that can take place here. It really just depends on someone's mindset. Someone is just so stuck on the way they think that it is just tearing some sort of relationship or balance up. Something just feels very wedged, and it's someone's mindset. It's someone's inability to look over their life and their experiences and the mistakes and the lessons, and doing like some sort of inner work where we go into our next phase in our life, that next chapter, and leave certain mindsets behind, because we're evolving. There's certain, it's like life around us is like calling different things from us, and certain things like we think about can't be on that path. And that's where I feel like the unchaining takes place. I feel like this is divinely orchestrated, to be honest with you. This severing of ties, some of you guys, if you are in separation or going through a separation, or not letting a situation go even though it's coming to an end, I do feel like there's one party that's not willing to let go. They are attached. And I feel like someone also realizes that this is weird. Some of you guys can also be in a situation where you want to get out but can't, to go to another person or someone from your past. That's interesting. That's for the select for you. And I feel like you can't do that because you're stuck in an unhappy, unhealthy, codependent relationship. Possibly married, unhappily married for some of you guys. But I feel like you still are in control. You're coming as the Emperor, your own energy here, looking to deactivate all of this like differences that are occurring here. There is a rebirth that's taking place. You know, again with the Scorpio energy, this is someone who knows that things are done over and moving on with the lessons that it carries, so that they can have their rebirth stage, that continuum of energy, that fire that gets ignited again. Someone, I feel like, still needs to understand to what degree do we want to keep learning the same mistakes over and over again. That's where the inner work, I feel like, is taking form here, because we have the Six of Swords in reverse with the Moor. It's like someone's rejecting peaceful offers. Oh shit, excuse me. Yeah, I feel like someone doesn't want to let something go. And there's someone is very committed to very, very committed and very orchestrated, but this is someone who's very shallow. They're very, very passionate. They're coming up as a King of Wands. So this is someone who is extremely powerful. They know what they want. They go after. They have a spiritual insight. They go with the things that truly, passionately cultivates them. Someone who guides them as well. A woman who guides them as well. But I feel like the woman that guides them doesn't guide them to a spiritual place. They are driving them and leading them into shadow energy. And that's really important. This person might be seeing the shadow side of themselves, but might even be pushing it away as opposed to letting it in and understand the lessons that great insight and change of perspective and so much wisdom. I feel like someone's pushing it away, even though that they see that as there. They rather live in misery or disappointment because it might be a fear of change, but spirit guides is saying it's going to change no matter what. So it's like you might as well just accept the fact that this is happening and understanding what true acceptance is, accepting what is and taking those lessons and guiding you, because you have the King of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles in the middle of their reading. This is a very masculine energy, so this can involve a father figure, some projects, managers, entrepreneur endeavors here, things of that sort. But I feel like you're going to come out on top. So you know how it's like working well under pressure. You're working very, very well under all of this different energies that feels like a lot of pressure. And even if it still feels confusing or there's drama being ensued, you are already aware that I have to unblock myself from things that feels chaotic, or there's no clear communication, or there's something here that's blocking communication even too, where it'd be like a partner that's blocking communication from you, or you could be doing that with someone else. But there's something wedging something. I feel like there's a big wedge in a situation or in a person. And you, again, through that pressure, accepting, seeing the messages, seeing the lessons, I do feel like some of you guys do want a big time reconciliation offer. I do feel like you might be wanting to offer some sort of token of love, or expressing your love to someone as a reunion of some kind here. But I feel like there's another party in here in a situation where it just feels like it's bringing you down, and you know you have to release it, but there's some sort of hold there, and that's that attachment energy that's right there, knowing that you have to change your perspective, change your location, release this. It could be in children or teenagers involved. You know, it could be all these different types of situations. But, and again, with entrepreneurships, things could feel like at a standstill. But again, even through those different type of situations, I feel like Spirit is guiding you to be at peace with all of this and know that this is divine order taking place. It's like knowing that you can only control yourself, Aries, and that's the beautiful part in knowing that everything, it's not a competition. I feel like you know that now. There's something here that just gets reconciled because everyone's putting their swords down and just kind of seeing how we can agree or agree to disagree. You know, all of that different types of things here. So let's get into some wisdom advice here from your spiritual guides. For the collective of Aries spirit, what message from their spirit guides that you have for them? Okay, so we have Magic Guardian. Unlock the magic within. Yes, Aries. This is Aries season. Yeah, right. Aries season. Well, in tropical astrology, but you know, this is a gorgeous time to meditate and pray, whatever that you are called to do. No one's judging how you feel, but this is something higher also taking form here and not blocking it because it's creeping you out. Some of you guys are creeped out by certain spiritual beliefs, and I feel like be open to at least listening to the wisdom that it carries. But this is stop looking outside yourself and recognize you have an incredible power within. This is magic with a K, is the energy of the universe that allows you to manifest and create through the direction and power of your will. It changes according to your frequency. So just know that you're magic. You are the answer. You have it all within you. If you've been searching for an answer or a reason to focus, recognize that you are looking for is already in you. You're a powerful and magical person with the capacity to direct your intentions and will your desires into being. This is really the beautiful point where you have the ability to dedicate yourself to a goal and make it happen is a real gift. And you're being guided to recognize that now. Like, I keep wanting to say Scorpio, so that's so crazy. So Aries, this is you with that great intensity, and you guys both share that Mars energy. So both of you guys have that intense energy to get shit done, okay? You dedicate yourself to a goal and it happens. And that is where you don't have to and this doesn't necessarily be, you know, everybody, but like sometimes we fight with insecurities because we have to always be doing. But this is a time to just know who you are. You don't have to do anything to prove who you are. That's what you are, and you don't have to prove that. And this is a beautiful energy of recognizing that power that you have, that gift that you have that's embodied. Ah, yes. All right, so I'm gonna pull one more energy here. The universe has your back. What messages that the universe has for Aries spirit guides? Oh, there we go. Got it. Here we go. Okay, so we have in every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. Yes, this is right-minded thinking. This feels more so like, balance. Coming into that other side that we don't tap more into and delving into it and seeing how much beautiful energy that's there. Yeah, and happiness is my birthright. It's just, you're stepping into a whole nother space, Aries, in the month of April. And I think this is a beautiful guidance here to accept everything that is, that's going, that's coming in. You know, it's like let things flow, because April's going to feel like a turn of events, and just allow things to just flow how they're coming out. Okay, so guys, I hope that was a beautiful message for you guys. I love you guys so much, and stay safe, be loving, and feel how you feel. But I love you guys so much. Bye.